Very good morning to one and all. Myself, Mr. Mahbudur Rahman, Assistant Professor in the Department of Food Engineering. Today, I will cover renewable energy source like biogas and their utilization in food processing. We know that biogas, that is the mixture of gases produced by the breakdown of organic matter in the absence of oxygen, primarily consisting of methane and carbon dioxide. Biogas can be produced from raw materials such as agriculture waste, manure, municipal waste, plant material, sewage, greenhouse, green waste, or food waste. So, we can say that biogas, that is our renewable source. In India, it is called as gobar gas. Biogas is also called as gobar gas in India. Now, see here the ecology of our biogas. Biogas is known as environmentally friendly energy source because it alleviates two major environmental problems simultaneously. First one is global waste epidemic that release dangerous levels of methane gas every day. Second one is the reliance on fossil fuel energy to meet global energy demand. These are the two basic major environmental problem occurred. Biogas disasters. As opposed to letting methane gas released to the atmosphere, biogas digesters are the systems that process waste into the biogas and then channel that biogas so that the energy can be productively used. There are several types of biogas systems and plants that have been designed to make efficient use of biogas. Biogas is primarily methane and carbon dioxide and may have small amounts of hydrogen. All natural fertilizers, because the organic material decompose in a liquid environment, nutrients present in the waste dissolve into the water and create a nutrient-rich sludge, typically used as fertilizer for plants, and this fertilizer output is generated on a daily basis and therefore it is highly productive byproduct of anaerobic digestion. Biological breakdown. To produce biogas, organic matter ferments with the help of bacterial communities. Four stages of fermentation move the organic material from their initial composition into their biogas state. The first stage of the digestion process is the hydrolysis stage. In the hydrolysis stage, insoluble organic polymers such as carbohydrates are break down, making it accessible to the next stage of bacteria, that is called as our acidogenic bacteria. The acidogenic bacteria convert sugars and amino acids into carbon dioxide, hydrogen, ammonia, and organic acids. At the third stage, the acetogenic bacteria convert the organic acid into acetic acid, hydrogen, ammonia, and carbon dioxide, allowing for the final stage, the methanogens. The methanogens convert these final components into methane and carbon dioxide, which can then be used as a flammable green energy. We are seeing here a biogas cycle. In biogas cycle, biogas can be compressed. We are seeing that these are the sources: animal husbandry, production, crop harvesting, industrial processing, human consumption. Okay. So whatever the organic waste we obtain from all these, we keep it in anaerobic digestion. Okay, either for energy crops, whatever the waste we obtain, we keep it here, and after that we provide the process, whatever the process we told in the previous slide. It comes to convert it into the biogas, and that biogas will be used on various way in the form of natural gas. Okay, so these are the cycle of our biogas. Biogas can be compressed after removal of carbon dioxide. The same way as a natural gas, it is compressed to CNG, that is compressed natural gas, and used to power motor vehicles in the United Kingdom. For example, biogas is estimated to have potential replace around 17% of vehicle fuel. It qualifies for renewable energy subsidies in some parts of the world. Biogas produce microorganisms such as methane and sulfatate, reducing bacteria performing anaerobic respiration. Biogas can differ to the gas produced naturally or industrially. So the purpose of industrial biogas production, that is the collection of biomethane, usually for fuel industrial biogas producer, either as landfill gas, that is called as LFG, which is produced by the breakdown of biodegradable waste, as digested gas produced inside anaerobic digester. So when we set up our biogas plant, a biogas plant, that is the name often given to an our anaerobic digester. Okay, so that treat from waste or energy crops, it can be produced using anaerobic digesters, and these plants can be filled with energy crops such as maize, silage, or biodegradable waste, including sewage, sludge, and food waste. During the process, the microorganism transform biomass waste into biogas, and after that it produce our natural gases. So these are also the diagram of our biogas. So now see here, uses of biogas. Biogas can be produced with various types of organic matter, and therefore there are the several types of model for biogas digesters. Some industrial systems are designed to treat municipal wastewater, industrial wastewater, municipal solid waste, and agricultural waste. Small scale systems are typically used for digesting animal waste, and newer family size systems are designed to digest food waste. The resulting biogas can be used in several ways, including gas, electricity, heat, and transportation fuels. Now, here we are seeing some example. In Sweden, hundreds of cars and buses run on refined biogas. The biogas in Sweden is produced primarily from sewage treatment plants and landfills. Another example of the diversified use of biogas is the first milk plant. One of the UK biggest cheese makers is building an anaerobic digestion plant that will process dairy residue and convert into biomethane for the gas grid. New aerobic digestion plants like these with fascinating stories keep popping up every day. Okay, thank you for listening.